Close up.
Hello.
Hi, friends.
We're gonna wait for a couple more people to get on.
Right.
My name's Sunny.
Callie.
I work at Lala's.
I'm at Lavaca, very occasionally at Lala's as well.
Talk about myself for a little bit. Been a bartender since I was 21. I'm currently 33. Did a brief hiatus to try personal training in real estate.
Oh, Lavaca Street says hi to us.
Yeah, I didn't like those things. I like bartending.
Hi.
So, drink making is my favorite thing ever. I'm excited to show you guys some easy drinks. We're going to start with the whiskey smash as soon as a couple more people get on. And I'll let Callie introduce herself. She's going to help me and answer some questions for you guys too.
Absolutely, I'm the co-host. We are our original host here. Hey, you. Glad you could join us. Hi, Austin. I love it. My name's Callie. I am full-time at Lavaca Street when it's open, of course. Currently, I sit at home and make cocktails. I love it there. It's fantastic. I'm mainly at the Domain. Very rarely, I get to help out Sunny here at her bar, Lala's, which is also a fantastic bar to go to. We're all part of the FBR crew. So shout out to FBR, Me Night Cat, Gibson's, the other two Lavacas. What am I missing? Anything?
There's Me Night Cat. We got
All three Lavacas.
Gibson, Dumont.
Gibson's, Dumont's, Lala's.
Lavaca. Star Bar.
Oh yeah, that's right. Star Bar.
Staggerly. I used to work at Staggerly.
That's true. So 9 bars strong here in Austin, and they're all awesome, super fun. Great people that work at all of them, to be honest.
If we forgot you, we're sorry. There's
Yes.
a lot.
Staggerly. Oh, there. Yep. So I think we're a little bit behind Mean-Eyed. Okay. Yeah. Shall we get started? We have 25 people on.
We'll get started. So we wanted to start with a whiskey smash. It is a great summer cocktail if you're a whiskey drinker. We have some fresh mint here. I have a garden with fresh mint. So if you wanted to grow them, fun fact, they keep mosquitoes away, and we have the worst infestation, and that's why we planted the mint in the garden. So if you have a house and a garden, it's really easy to keep it alive. You just make sure the sunlight hits it and water it every day. If I can't kill it, you can't kill it. So,
Do we want to season the glasses first?
we should, yeah.
So definitely our favorite thing when we're at home bartending is you always want to season your shot glasses.
Learned this via Cole McLaren.
This is true.
He actually does 60-second cocktails on our Lala's page. If you ever want to go to the page, Lala's Little Nugget, Cole, he does pretty much a cocktail a week, and he's great.
You want to hand me your other shot glass? Because for hygiene's sake, we'll do other shot glasses. But
Thank you, ma'am.
of course. All right. Well, cheers to Eat and Go Texas, our first interactive bartending session.
Yay!
Whew.
All right.
That'll get you.
So season's jiggered. I'm drinking this drink, so I'm going to reuse the shot glass. You're all at home. I'm sure you won't mind.
So a whiskey smash is a version of an old fashioned, basically. It has a few other ingredients, and you can play with them. Sunny will explain that as we get to them.
So if you saw the post and you saw the optional berries, we're going to leave out the bitters that usually comes in a whiskey smash and add some blackberries. It'll be delicious. So you're going to put in about 4 mint leaves. You're going to put 3 to 4 little lemon wedges, basically half a lemon. And then I don't have a muddler, so I took my espresso coffee smusher thing. I'm going to use that to muddle it. You can use a spoon, a wooden spoon, the other end. It works just fine. That mint's going to open right up. No problem.
It's a double trampy, don't worry.
No doubles for Trampy. So I like to think most of my shot glasses are around an ounce. I guess. I'm at home, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'd be definitely a little bit more watchful, thank you TABC, to the size, but since we're at home bartending and you're all at home bartending, we're going to do whatever we want.
Yeah. So we've got the 4 mint leaves, we've got the half lemon, and we're going to do 2 ounces of bourbon. I'm actually using Bullet Rye. I like it better with this specific cocktail. And then you want to add some simple syrup to sweeten it up. It's equal parts sugar and water. Super easy to make. Just do a cup of each, boil it, and as soon as it's all blended together, you're done.
Put it in a nice mason jar to last for a while.
I mean, I even get crafty sometimes, and instead of water, I'll use champagne. You can throw in some red peppers, make it spicy. You know, we all get those from Pizza Hut. So you're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of the simple syrup. You don't want it too entirely sweet. I like mine a little on the sweet side. And you want to use crushed ice for this one, because if you don't use crushed ice, then it doesn't have the same taste. And I should have added these berries first. So I'm throwing in the blackberries now. I'm sure we'll still taste them. I'm going to do 3 and smash those in there with it.
Oh yeah, don't forget Sonia's Venmo, right in front.
So you're going to add the crushed ice. You want it to be stacked up on there like a snow cone. Give it a little stir. And look at that beautiful thing. It's delicious. There is that there. And who wants to learn how to make a Southside?
Me, I do. Hi, Sean. Sean Sullivan.
Hello. So this one's going to be a straight cocktail. It's not going to go over ice. I do have an iced version that I'm going to show you after I finish this one. But it's a great, great, great summer cocktail. It has gin. You can substitute vodka if you're not a huge gin drinker, but I highly recommend using gin. It's way better with gin. So we're going to shake this cocktail. So if you have a shaker at home, if you don't, just use a pint glass, find a bigger glass to cover it, and shake the crap out of it.
It actually works really well with a solo cup on top. I'm sure we all have a pint glass and a solo cup at home.
So if you got your mint, this one also is a minty cocktail. Same, about 4 leaves. Throw it in the shaker. No questions?
No questions. Does anybody have any questions or wondering what other cocktails we can make? This is our second one, but we kind of left it open for a couple more cocktails or shots.
Yeah.
If anybody has any questions out there.
We'll do a Mexican martini, because Hugh, actually the guy that set us up with this, the admin of the page, the guy that I got the shirt from, he wants to learn how to make a Mexican martini, so we're going to do that next. So we're going to start with 2 ounces of gin. Put that in there with the mint and the ice. And then I usually do pretty much a whole lime. It comes to around 3/4 of an ounce. So I'm going to squeeze the whole lime in there. Did I get you?
A little bit, yeah. Thank you.
Had to sour you up a little. You're too sweet.
Oh, what kind of gin is that? That is Waterloo, correct?
It's Waterloo, super affordable, and it's local.
Yes, we love our locals.
Yes. Go to the liquor store, you'll see it. It is really tasty, actually. Dripping Springs is another gin that I like.
Oh, hi, Sean.
Also local. So, yes, pick it up. It's cheap. Around $22, I think. And now, we're going to add some simple syrup like we did the smash. 3/4 of an ounce.
Again, super easy to make. Half water, half sugar. Boil it till it looks like it's all consistent, and you got your simple syrup. You can keep it in a mason jar.
Yeah. And then we're going to shake the crap out of it. You want the outside of the tin to be frosty when you're done. That's usually how I tell when a cocktail's ready and it's shaken. And I am going to use a real strainer. Honestly, at home, I would just dump the whole thing in a glass and top it off with Topo Chico with the ice still in it. But this is the correct way to make a Southside. You pour it into your fancy glass.
Lavaca Street Bar at Rock Roast says they are surprised to see you making these outside of your shower. So if any of you are interested, hit up they're on the Lala's website or Lala's Facebook. There's some really great cocktails. All of the bartenders there have been making short tutorial videos. Not really talking, but they'll flash up all on the screen your ingredients, how to make them. It's been great, and Sunny is our resident famous for now making all of her cocktails in the shower.
Yeah,
so instead of shower beer, you get a shower cocktail.
And they're all under a minute. You can do it. So, fun fact with the leaves that usually go in fancy cocktails, if you just slap the crap out of it, it releases some of the oils and the smell. It makes for a better cocktail, so just top it off with that. And that is a Southside.
Absolutely beautiful.
So, I personally like my Southside on the rocks. And I think it's technically called the Southside Fizz. You just top it off with Topo. Lasts longer, and if you're not a heavy drinker, this is a lot of booze.
Yeah, let's not forget, both of these cocktails are pretty boozy. But they're great. They're definitely booze-forward cocktails. So if you like the taste of the whiskey or the taste of the gin, these are definitely going to basically marry that flavor with the ingredients that we add to them. But you'll definitely taste the booze.
Southside Fizz, Southside, got a whiskey smash. Do you want to do the Mexican Martini?
If you want to do the Mexican Martini, we can do my shot afterwards, and I'll collect all the stuff for my shot.
Alright.
So since we seem to have some time and some people still watching, Sunny's going to do a Mexican Martini as requested by our awesome admin on Eat and Drink to Go Texas. Hugh requested a Mexican Martini, which Sunny will show you how to make. And me personally, I'm obviously here to co-host and help her along. But I do have an awesome shot that was created in Minnesota at the Loon Bar. Me coming from Minnesota, if you haven't heard the accent yet, you sure will. But one of the bars that I worked at there, this bar was about kitty corner from that, and they made up a shot called the Great Babe, which is one of my favorites when I go back home. So, we'll do that. Let me grab my ingredients.
Okay, so when you think Mexican Martini, you think shaker, you think large cocktail, you think more booze. In all reality, the shaker and all the ice and everything, it's such a pure cocktail. Please don't make it with sweet and sour. If you have the opportunity to make it with real ingredients, it's just as expensive / cheap to make it with the real ingredients. I don't have agave, so I just am going to use simple syrup. It's sugar water. Everybody has sugar.
But if you have agave, it's fantastic with agave.
It is great with agave. I prefer agave. It's going to be on the sweeter side, so if you do use agave, use a little less agave than you use simple syrup. But for this one, you're going to do, I think, 2-1. So you're going to do 2 parts tequila, and you're going to do 1 part triple sec or orange liqueur. I prefer Cointreau. Grand Marnier is a little on the sweeter side. They use them for like Cadillac martinis or margaritas. But Paula's Orange is local, very nice, 40%, liqueur. It's great. So, starting off with 2 ounces of tequila. Using El Primador. This 175 was only like $27, and it's 100% agave. It's great stuff. So, we're gonna do 1 shot of the orange liqueur. If you don't have orange liqueur, you could always make a skinny Mexican martini or margarita. Just go a little heavier on the tequila and use agave instead of simple syrup. So you're going to use a little more agave. So you're going to use an ounce of agave, and instead of using a 2-1 of the orange liqueur and the tequila, just use like 2.5 to 3 ounces of tequila. That drink will set you off. And then you're going to use a little more lime juice with the skinny as well.
Ooh, from California, we have a watcher.
Yay! So I'm going to use the whole lime. And when I'm actually in the bar, I use like 3/4 of an ounce to an ounce of lime juice. The more bitter, the less sweet, and the less I feel like I'm getting a headache. So I'm going to use the whole thing. And then that's a margarita. A really, really good margarita. We get the simple 3/4. So now we have a little sweeter margarita. We're going to add olive juice. That's what makes it a Mexican martini. The olive juice is the only difference. We're going to add about 3/4 of an ounce of the olive juice. Shake it till the shaker is frosty on the outside.
I like to add a splash of orange juice to mine. It does make it a little bit sweeter, but it also brings out the orange in the whatever version of triple sec you end up using.
It's really, really great that way if you do want a more citrusy sweet cocktail. A lot of people prefer it that way. Like where I'm from, Amarillo, we call that a Cadillac. When you add orange juice to something, we also add Grand Marnier instead of Cointreau. So then you're just going to strain it into ideally a martini glass, and the shaker set aside. You still have a little in here, which you usually will at like a restaurant. It's bigger because of the olive juice, because you're adding that extra stuff.
Can't forget the garnish.
That's true. I'm gonna drink this. You want to take it?
I feel like you can drink that. Yeah, we got a shaker? Perfect. So hi, Callie again to all you newcomers. I am at La Vaca Street Bar at the Domain. Normally full-time. Right now I'm at the house in the Domain, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, so this is one of my favorite shots from back home. It originated in Minnesota. It's called a Grape Ape. It's a bit of a twist on a Gatorade shot, which are also pretty fantastic. It's definitely on the sweeter side. So for those of you who don't like to take your alcohol, taste your alcohol in your shots, this is definitely going to be for you. So we like to have a citrus vodka. Now, if you don't have a citrus vodka at home, you can literally squeeze like a lemon and a lime into regular vodka. It will pretty much cover the citrus element in your drink or shot.
Or you could peel it and squeeze out the oils if you don't want it as citrusy.
Absolutely. But if you got some Citron at home, honestly, even your Bacardi Limon is going to work in here. I know it's rum versus vodka, but since there's a couple other mixers in the shot, it's not really going to be that crazy of a difference. Anyways, if you want your exact measurements, it's about half an ounce.
Thanks. Thank you, Bianca.
Aw. A half an ounce of both of the liquors that I'm going to use. And then we're going to top it off with some grape juice. Now, this is as close as we can get to the original recipe at the Loon. Shout out to a couple of my friends back home for helping me out with that. So anyways, I'm just going to eyeball it because we're making shots. Ooh, thank you. My next thing is going to be a grape-flavored vodka. I have a 3 olives grape, and I also got a 99 grapes. Honestly, it doesn't matter as long as it's grape-flavored. It's kind of the whole point of a Grape Ape. This one has the higher proof, so maybe we'll use that.
Yes. We will use that.
Yeah, and I'm obviously again about half an ounce. So these are mini bottles. You know, who wants to spend a whole bottle for making one shot live? And basically a little bit of I got a lime. Oh,
How do you want it here? Want me to get you a lime?
yes, please. Hugh, thanks for reminding to tip. If you guys have been enjoying this, definitely hit up Sunny's Venmo. Her PayPal's at the top as well. Both of our bars are mentioned. Give them a like. Absolutely. Yeah, the purple stuff. Yes, Marcus, exactly. I like to squeeze a little lime for a little extra citrus in this. If you have one of those fun little squeezers, it's way better than doing this.
Hand squeeze is the way to go.
So, basically that, ice.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Marcus.
So, now this is going to be where we have a little bit of a variation on your actual shot. I use a low ball or a rocks glass, just kind of any short glass that you have in the house. Nothing too tall, any half glass will do. You're going to strain it into here. You can use a strainer.
Hi, babe.
There is some left because I made two, but I don't have two glasses, so. Top it off, here we are. Perfect. Top it off with a little grape soda. I picked a Dublin. I'm pretty sure it's actually out of Texas, which is awesome. Dublin, Texas. Bit of grape soda, or you could use grape juice. Honestly, whatever you have laying around the house. The whole point is kind of to bring that grape flavor out of the vodkas.
Gatorade.
It's probably going to taste like a grape Gatorade, but we do have a variation. So, now that these shots are both here, there's actually a couple more steps. So what I'm going to do is take these glasses, fill them with ice like a drink. You can use your crushed ice, whatever ice you got in the fridge.
If you're from West
freezer.
Texas, it's similar to like a DP shooter.
Yeah.
Mind eraser. Put the straw in and erase.
Which I have ready to go. All right, Sonny. Cheers to our first live video.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's got to be. And there you go. That is a Grape 8 straight out of the Loon Bar in Minnesota. As far as I know, it originated there. It's one of my favorite shots to take when we are back home. Or I'm back home.
So I do have a pretty wide variety of liquor here. If you have anything that you really, really want to learn how to make and you just don't know what to make with that liquor, I have scotch, I have vodka, I have tequila, gin, whiskey. So if you have anything and you missed the live feed and you didn't get to request it, you can message me
Or me.
or Callie.
We're both very, very happy to help out anybody at any time.
And I will make another video and I will send it to you, or I will do a one-on-one and show you how to do this. Super easy. But if anybody wants to ask for, if you have a bottle of scotch laying around and you want to know what to make with that scotch, let us know and we will make something with it.
Are there any questions? That'd be my other.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
Don't forget to tip Sunny. She's awesome and deserves it.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
First live video.
First timer, 33. Yes, thank you guys so much. God bless. Stay safe. Try not to get sick. Wash your hands. If not, you'll build up your immunity. Whatever. Thanks, Hugh.
Bye, y'all.
How do you